UFC Abu Dhabi, Ronald Whitaker versus RdR. This is the full card predictions. It's the Outback Bush special. I've been away from home, so I'm on my way home, and let's get into it. All right, first on the card we have Martin Buday versus Marcus Buchecha. Martin Buday, the fat ass. I feel like eventually, maybe in the second round, first round, he's going to get his fat ass taken down, and I can feel a Kimura coming. So give me Marcus Buchecha by submission. Moving on up the card, we have Muhammad Yahya versus Stephen Guyan. Now, Yahya is very easily and acceptable to getting hit, and he's going up against a guy that is a bit more sharp and powerful. So, I feel like we have a Stephen on points. Although Yahya is actually going to 145, that could play a part, but nevertheless, give me Stephen Guyan on decision. Moving on up the card, we have Ibu Aslan versus Billy Elikana. Now, straight up, I'm going to just say it, Ebo. People have been sleeping on him, man. He's got heavy hands, man. Give me an Ebo by KO. I think a Billy, I think he will have like a competitive first round. Ebo, second round, I think he clips him. I think Ebo by KO, second or third round. Moving on up the card, we have Amanda Ribas versus Tabitha Ricci. Now, Tabitha Ricci, obviously the partner of fucking that island boxer. Nevertheless, I've totally forgot his name, but give me Ricci on decision. I think Ricci will have the better stand up here with her hands. So, give me a Tabitha Ricci on decision. Moving on up the card, we have Damon Blackshear versus Davy Grant. I feel like this is a Blackshear fight. It's going to be competitive at the start. I think Davy Grant's going to be on his bike. I feel like he's going to be moving around. He's a very well good kickboxer, right? So I feel like Damon Blackshear is going to be pretty competitive on the striking, but eventually it's going to get to the ground. And I think Damon Blackshear is just got I think he's got a very good jiu-jitsu game. He's got one of the only twisters in the UFC. I think there's been like a couple, but Damon Blackshear's got one with him. And I've got Damon Blackshear by second round submission. Moving on up the card, we have a Muslim Salikov versus Carlos Leal. Now, Carlos Leal's got very fucking heavy hands, man. Muslim Salikov, he's fucking old, bro. He proved me wrong the last time. Very good. He's kung fu, everything. But I feel like he can be very hittable. And if a Carlos Leal can go out there and fucking walk through the fire, I think he can clip a Muslim Salikov. So give me Carlos Leal by KO. And it could be the first or second round. Maybe the first or second round. Moving on up the card, we have Bryson Mitchell coming down to bantamweight versus Said Nurmagomedov. Now, Bryce Mitchell will make it competitive, I feel. But Said Nurmagomedov, I don't think he can beat Said Nurmagomedov, man. I think he's got too much better on the striking than Bryce Mitchell. I think on the ground there's going to be good scrambles for this fight. But I feel like Said Nurmagomedov is just going to be too durable at this point, I think. But give me Said Nurmagomedov on decision. Moving on up the card, we have Nikita Krylov versus Bogdan Guskov. Bogdan's a beast. He's kind of freaky looking. And I think Nikita Krylov is just going to get fucking slept, man. So give me a Bogdan Guskov by a fucking KO, man. I feel like he could probably even get it done in the first round, to be honest. He's fucking scary, dude. Like, he's got fucking heavy hands. And Nikita Krylov, yes, he's got ground game. Yes, he's very good with his, like, you know, he might end up getting a Bogdan Guskov down to the ground. But I think a Bogdan Guskov, he's gonna clip Nikita Krylov. Give me Bogdan Guskov by first or second round KO. I feel like it's gonna be the first, but it could be first or second. Moving on up the card, we have Asu Almabayev versus Jose Achao. Jose Achao, Brazilian prospect, pretty young. But Asu Almabayev, I feel like his wrestling game here is going to play dividends for him. So give me Asu Almabayev by decision. All right, moving on up the card, we have a fucking absolute fucking easy call, man. Ashara Bullet versus a Marc-Andre Barriault. Marc-Andre Barriault is getting fucking slept, man. He's getting slept in the first round. I'm telling you, he's getting fucking slept. A Marc-Andre Barriault, he swings for the fences, man. And I just feel like Ashara Bullet can kind of pick him off in the first 5 minutes. First 5 minutes, I feel like a head kick's coming. I feel like he's going to set it up, and I think Marc-Andre Barriault's getting fucking clipped, and he's just getting put away in the first round. Give me a Shara Bullet by KO first round. But KO, But first round KO, Shara Bullet. Moving on up the card, we have a Peter Yan versus Marcus McGee. Obviously, Marcus McGee training out of MMA Lab with Sean O'Malley. This is going to be, obviously that's the story of the fight here. Peter Yan, I feel like he's just going to come out there with more fire, man. Marcus McGee is going to have a good first round, but I think Peter Yan's going to implement some grappling, and I think he's going to end up mixing it up well against a Marcus McGee, wearing him down second, third round. Peter Yan on decision. Moving to the main event, we have a Robert the Reaper Whittaker versus RdR, René de Ridder. This is a fucking easy call. This is an easy call too. Yeah, sorry about the swearing, but nevertheless, RdR by whatever he wants, you know what I mean? And it won't go to decision. I can't see it going to decision. I think RdR is just going to, I think he's going to, and I hate to say it, our boy Robert Whittaker, man, he just got fucking stopped by Hamza in the first round on the ground. It's going to have to play a factor here. I think RdR is just an absolute savage. And I think that RdR is going to end up doing a DDP-esque type style, but he'll probably end up doing it faster, to be honest. I think RdR is just one of those guys, man. Give me RdR by first round stoppage or second round stoppage. And I feel like RdR is going to implement his ground, he's obviously going to implement his ground game, but he's going to end up just pumping Whittaker. He's going to end up getting it to the ground in the first, maybe second round. I think maybe even Whittaker can make it competitive in the first. He's going to end up getting into the ground, TKOing him, or submitting him. So give me an RdR by, and I say he'll use his ground. He's gonna ground and pound Whittaker, and then he's gonna lock up a submission. So give me RdR by first or second round submission. And I wouldn't be surprised if it would be the first, to be honest. So this is the full card predictions for UFC Abu Dhabi Outback Bush Edition. I'm coming home, so I'll be all sweet, to do my normal thing. But yeah, this is a special edition, Outback Bush Edition for UFC Abu Dhabi predictions, fight predictions. All right, I'm out. Peace.